So you all may be wondering what I am doing outside of my school. Well, I'm going out of school. I want to go and get some things from the town in Ibadan. And to leave this school is very, very stressful because before I could get my exit just to leave, it took me hours, like hours just to get my exit. Here I and my friend were in the car, we're heading towards the town, and this is just the road. Sometimes I wonder, are we staying in a bush? Because what is this? Like, what is this forest? I saw a few buildings, sha. It's not my first time, but I was just looking. Is this not a forest that our school is located in? Because what is all these bushes? My goodness. Bushes, bushes, bushes. And I'm telling you, it was a long scenery of bushes. I just had to cut it short. Bushes everywhere. Like, it took a little while before we started seeing like a lot of buildings. But still, after those buildings, bushes and more bushes. But here at least a lot of buildings and vehicles that we could see around. So it wasn't all that bushy. But you could still see a little bit of bushes. Not even a little bit, you could still see the bushes around. Colada, I think we are living in a bush, honestly, surrounded by nice looking buildings and flowers. That is why we do not notice that we are living inside bush. Because and so many people think that it's like from our school to Ojo is very, very close. Honestly, sometimes so I used to say that it's close, but by the time you start the journey, that's when you notice that from our school to Ojo is not close, oh, it's not close anything. And the bad road, Nigeria and bad road, oh my god, bad road, so many potholes, so many like bombs, that unnecessary bombs, not created bombs, so just stupid bombs. Anyways, we got to Ojo, sha. This is us getting to the terminal. Then when we got to Ojo, we had to trek a little bit, just a little, to where we could take the next vehicle that would take us into town. So we got to the place that will enter Keke, and I was like, yeah, there's Keke in Ibadan. That's cool because Keke and Miss Keke. Lagos everywhere, Keke. But you see, the real horror was coming. The real horror came when I had to climb Okada. I was screaming, but it was me taking like videos on my messages. We got to a small shop, then I started doing some shopping and everything. But I was not seeing the things I wanted, and it was so sad. I was not getting what I wanted. So I just had to pick a few things. Like, even I had to drop my list. So we came to check the game center if we could play some games. And it was actually annoying here too because they were telling us that the games were not working. They have not yet connected it, they have not loaded it, and I'm like, why? So we were moving from one end to another. I was even disinterested in playing games, so my friend wanted to play games. At this point, they already killed her, and she was arguing with me. But I did this dance game, I did this dancing game, and I won. Look at me go. Check it out. Yeah, I had to fast forward it because it's quite a long video, but check it out. Check the screen and check my movements. I actually won. I won. To be very fair and honest, I won the game because come on now, babe got move.
Who got it for me when I face defeat? Can I stand the heat? Where this life they bring?
After having a fun time, we decided to head back to school. We used my Mercedes Benz to get to that park first. Believe it or not, it was a Mercedes Benz. Yeah, and that's on period. Go back to school, and I was very sad. So I was seeing this KDUI. These are a few things we bought. Yo, we're back to school, and it's very sad because we're back to trenches, back to prison till God knows when that I'll leave this again. Bye, yo. Guys, basically the main reason why I went out of school was to get provisions, and the most like pressing issue that made me leave school was because I needed my bottled water. Well, experience has taught me that I shouldn't take sachet water again in school. So, and I don't really like Viju, like that bottled water Viju. So I had to go out to get my bottled water, which is the seaway, the normal seaway water. So that was even the main reason, like the pressing issue that made me leave school. So I was able to get
6 packs of bottled water, Seaway. Then I got my provisions. So yeah, amongst other things, I got this pack of my favorite biscuits. Like, I was just looking for it when I got to the supermarket. Although I didn't see a complete carton of it, but I was able to get like 12 pieces. Then I mixed it with this other McVitie's fingers biscuit, which is also very lovely. So yeah, you guys, I got a pack of Happy Hour, but my go-to drink is actually the Nutri Milk. I take all sorts of like all the flavors of Nutri Milk because it has milk and it's actually very rich and it's more filling than this. But when I got to the supermarket, apparently they didn't have even the big size. They didn't have the big size. They didn't have the small size of it. And the next option was just Happy Hour because I also take Happy Hour, but not like as a major drink like Nutri Milk. I love my Nutri Milk, but this was what I was able to get. I got 2 packs of this. I already packed the second one. That's why I'm able to show you. So I got 2 packs of Happy Hour. So got these cake slices. I don't know, they just look kind of cute and they were quite affordable. So I just got these cake slices. At least I can use them for breakfast for a few days, I guess. Maybe like 3 days with hot cocoa. So yeah, I also got these plantain chips, the caramel popcorn, because my popcorn that I brought from home, it's almost finished. So I got this as well with the plantain chip. Plantain chips is usually the first thing I finish out of all my provisions. Like, I love plantain chips, and something that is so ironic is that I don't really love like plantains when it's cooked the way I love plantain chips. Like, I love plantain chips. This was the full pack of plantain chips I came with. Aside the other 2 like sachet packs of plantain chips, I came with 2 packs of this too. Something like this, similar to this though. 2 full packs of it. 2 full packs of it, and I finished it in less than a month. Was less than a month, in like 2 weeks, because the first week I was not doing anything in school. I was just eating my plantain chips and taking drinks. I love plantain chips, so I am hoping that this should suffice. I know it will not, but I'm hoping it will suffice at least till the end of this month. Let me not say till I go home, because it will not, but till the end of this month this should suffice. So this is my restocked provisions. Mind you, I already had the Milo and the milk before, then the Nutri-C, but all these other things, I just got them. And my old provisions are in another bag, but these are the ones I just got today. And things are so expensive, my goodness. Like, I spent nothing less than 15K today, honestly, on just these provisions, and they are very little. So I'm like wondering, when I'm always coming to school, I know how much I buy. Like, so how much my parents spend for me to come to school, because I buy a lot of provisions considering the fact that I don't take any cereal. So my mom makes sure she gets enough like snacks and drinks for me, and I just got these few things and they're so expensive. Like, I was just calculating how was my question throughout the day. So I couldn't like take videos of the bottled water because who actually wants to see packs of bottled water, but I couldn't make videos because I already arranged them before I started like taking videos of all these things. Then aside that, I got food. At least let me just have a taste of food from outside of school. I got this moi moi. I've already eaten out of it. Then I got rice. I got 2 packs of rice. I got stir fry spaghetti. Then I think I also got, what else did I get, Seth? Okay, I got this thing. It's like a sort of chicken filling. It's like squished. How should I call it? Squished, mashed chicken, then with a sauce on top of it. I got it from one restaurant around Bodija. It's not exactly the A small where I went to. I just took a stroll down. That was where I got the chicken stuff. I can't even remember what they call it. I'll check the receipt. Guys, do you want to see the receipts from everything that I got today? You don't want to see it. You do not want to see it. Don't get me wrong. Normally, I'm a supermarket babe. Like, at home, when I'm doing my shopping for school, I get everything from the supermarket. So it's not like I'm just buying my things from supermarket. No, I buy every single thing from supermarket. If it's even possible to get my clothes from supermarket, I'll get it. But I don't get my clothes from supermarket. But seriously, my provisions, but most of my essentials, I get it from supermarkets in Lagos. But here, number one, it's not properly stocked. I don't know, maybe it's just for today, but I could not see a lot of things. Like, a lot of things. I could not see a lot of things. Then the prices of things. Yes, I get that it's a supermarket, but why should I want to buy something in a whole pack? Like, for example, I want to buy a pack of biscuits, and the pack of the biscuit should still be like the exact price calculated by the price of each biscuit. Like for example, one biscuit is 100 naira and there's 24 inside, so I should be buying the entire pack, so 2,400. In fact, it's even worse because it's not just like they will make it, for example, like the example I give, 2,400, they will still add like 100 naira or 200 naira to eat. Like, that's bad. And I'm making this judgment based on the fact that I went to 3 different supermarkets, because when I checked A Small was my central place that I was headed to. When I asked everyone where can I go to that is quite common, it was A Small. So around that area, I saw a few like supermarkets. So I was like, let me just check those other supermarkets if I will see those other things that I didn't see at A-Small. And the same thing, not properly stocked, they were not having things, and the prices were just I do not like that. Aside, oh, and I forgot to mention, I got goat meat, and the goat meat is so lovely. Chef's kiss. Like the spice, the texture, properly cooked, then well sauced and everything. Chef's kiss. Lovely. Another thing I would say that I don't like is I feel like I don't know. I'm not trying to say that they are lazy or something. They are not. Obviously, they're not lazy, but they are not quite active. So, like, I went with a friend, and she wanted to play some of the games in the game hub. And by the time we were there, that was about 1 o'clock. And you're saying that the games, you just have to plug it in, you just have to load it. Yes, I know that you can't just like leave it on, but it should have been connected. You should not just be doing the connections when a customer is there. It should have been connected, and by the time people are interested in playing, all you have to do is like maybe slot in coins, load the games and everything. Then, so now going to the things I like about Ibadan. So like there's this misconception a lot of us Lagos people, although I'm not part of people, because this is not actually my first time in Ibadan, but this one I just like moved around more, that Ibadan is some kind of village, is local and all, but seriously, no. My aunt lives in Oluyoli, and that side is one fine area. Then the side I passed today, Bodija, beautiful, the serenity, everything, like the ambience is just very nice. It's not just villages and everything. No, Ibadan is much more than that. I'll say that I like that. Then I'm going to say that Lagos, I don't feel like Lagos has any cool area, but Ibadan has like cool areas. You see their estates, well regulated and everything. Lagos estates is just very few, like maybe those very tush ones in Lekki that are well regulated and quiet. I really love like the cool areas I saw. I really love like how regulated they were, like especially their estates, because my own estate in Lagos is no longer an estate. It has turned to a public road itself. It's not worthy to be called an estate. So like to be seeing like good houses that are just cool, well regulated in their gates. Like you just be seeing the name of the estate. You not hear any noise or something. Like the most important part, like let's talk about our Pablos and Pablets. This term Pablet is for Miguel. You know that Tyler's friend, Tyler him. Pablos and Pablets. Pablos and Pablets. I'm repeating. Pablos and Pablets. My God. My God. Like, I saw more than 6 groups of Pablos and Pablets today. Like, they will enter the supermarket with their babes and everything. You see them, babes will just standing there, the boy will be paying and everything together, and you know them by their look. I'm sorry, I'm not shading anybody, but Pablos and Pablets, wow is what I can say. Like, if it's that I'm living in Ibadan and I move out the same way I move out in Lagos, I'll be a little bit oppressed, because what probably is not every area of Ibadan, but this one I saw Pablos and Pablets. And I'm going to say that I had quite a fun day, because it was quite nice leaving school, seeing the city a little bit. The only few areas of Ibadan I really know well, not even that way, it's just that Oluyole, the way to my aunt's house, probably Iwo Road, because I passed there for 5 years going to my secondary school, and I still pass there coming to my school. Then Ojo, like I just know that Ojo, but it was nice like going into town. I'm so sorry. But you see that Okada experience, I do not want to have it again. I do not. I hate Okadas. No. I hate it because even to come down from it is an issue for me. And you see people comfortably like, should I say flying? It's flying that is the issue. That's the word that I should say. Flying. They are flying over the Okadas and wow. Well, it was actually still nice. It was very nice.
It's Ibadan.